The next part of our South American adventure was an Australis cruise around the southern tip of South America through the Beagle Channel and Tierra del Fuego to Chile. So, after our wonderful 3 days in Buenos Aires, we flew almost 4 hours south to Ushuaia at the southernmost tip of Argentina. We arrived a day early, so we had time to explore Ushuaia. So you got your hair cut?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah. How much did it cost you?
With or without the tip?
With the tip.
$4.52. Did I get my money's worth?
I think you did. Very good.
Yeah. He trimmed the eyebrows.
Didn't you feel a little bit guilty?
He trimmed the eyebrows and he trimmed the hair around my ears. So I think with that, I think it was worth it.
And now you're going to do laundry, I take it?
Yeah, just a few things.
All right. We're on the top floor of our hotel in Ushuaia. Quite a view from here. We're going to play Rummy Cube here in a minute, I think. The next morning we checked in for our cruise at the Australis office. The ship in front is ours, but we weren't able to board it until late afternoon. Ushuaia was a prison colony from the late 1800s until 1947. We visited the Maritime Museum, which includes the former prison. We're in Ushuaia. We just checked in for the cruise, but we don't get on till 6, so we're exploring, and this place is closed. I think he's not real, Duke. We're in the historic part of the old prison museum here in Ushuaia. And look who I found. What did you do to get in here, dear?
I stole some little kid's lollipop.
That'll teach you. Oh well. Now we do have a live. We made it on board Ventus Australis. It's very windy and about 40 degrees outside, so it feels quite cold. As you can see how everybody's bundled up, so it's nice to finally be inside. There's our room. Our life jackets are up there. You're putting stuff in the safe, I guess.
I don't see the red button.
And there's the bathroom. Very nice.
Okay, so what is happening tomorrow morning?
The plan was to visit Cape Horn Island, the southernmost tip of South America. Weather permitting, we would go ashore and visit the lighthouse and the Cape Horn Monument. When we woke up the next morning, we were at Cape Horn Island. That's the lighthouse and the monument. We were supposed to disembark at 6:45. So we're at Cape Horn Island, but it is too windy to go ashore. The announcement said it was 45-mile-an-hour winds. That's the landing area for the Zodiacs.
Good morning, dear guests. It's Paula, the expedition leader, speaking. We kindly ask you to pay close attention to the following information. We continue experience very bad weather conditions with wind gusts reaching more than 62 knots and with a strong breaker at the beach that don't allow us to disembark with the minimum safety condition required. For this reason, our disembarkation in Ornos Island has been cancelled. We recommended to proceed to the downwind deck or the different lounges with your cameras to take the best picture of the Cape Horn. We will remain in the area for at least the following 15 minutes to continue sailing to Wulaia Bay. Thank you.
Which is the one that needs to get protected the most, because then if some water enters over there, the water tables will close it up. And then we have some fire zones which will be located in all the decks.
That afternoon we visited Wulaia Bay. We went ashore by Zodiac and hiked up towards the top of the island. Naturalist Charles Darwin and Vice Admiral Fitzroy of the HMS Beagle visited Wulaia Bay and wrote about it in 1831. On the morning of day 3, we went ashore at Pia Glacier.
And the color is called Milk Glacier. And in some areas no more than 50 or 60 meters deep. There we have another where the glacier is, the water is flashing from that area.
When we were back on board, the boat moved to Garibaldi Glacier, where we took a Zodiac ride to get closer to the glacier.
Atención compañeros, por favor identifíquese el bote que está frente al glaciar.
Later that afternoon, we took a tour of the engine room. After breakfast on day 4, we went ashore and walked along the beach to see Aguila Glacier.
Right now we are in a very special area around here because we are looking at the forest on top over here, but we have another forest right here that is underneath the water, and it's just as special as this one over here. This forest that I'm telling you is mainly created by this kelp over here. This is called widow.
While we hiked, some of the crew were busy doing a rescue drill. What's your verdict, Bonnie? It's okay. It wasn't
Good? Good? Yeah, okay guys.
Not sour?
No,
A
not at
lot
all.
along the way.
See anything interesting?
It's also green and moist and
Yeah. Wow.
Well recommended. 1 Celsius degree. But when you feel ready, you need to start going back, and we will be waiting for you with hot chocolate and whiskey on the beach. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. The best.
That afternoon, we took a boat ride to our last glacier, the Condor Glacier.
Fjord is this one over here. We have 7 different glaciers in this part that we call Cordón Navarro. Okay, this is part of the Darwin mountain range, but it's separated because of the Valley of the Ferries. That is called.
There were hundreds of cormorants on the cliffs. On our last night, they auctioned off the ship's flag and the ship's chart.
Se rindió muy fácil, se rindió muy fácil. Muy bien, $170 de otro mano. Vamos, Chile. $180. Muy bien. $180. Muy bien. Dile que, esto me gustó. Vamos.
So we're on the last shore excursion of our trip, 6:45 on this morning. We had to be ready to get off. We're at Magdalena Island, which has Magdalena penguins, I believe that's right. And it's going to be a beautiful day, I think, sunny and everything. Once we were on shore, we made a walking loop from the beach to the lighthouse and back. When we were back on board the Ventus Australis, we had breakfast, then went to our cabin to pack. The Ventus Australis arrived in Punta Arenas about 11 a.m. We disembarked and then walked to our hotel.